Hello guys, and welcome back to Supreme Ruler 2030. In the last episode, we conquered Jordan. We now have carved out Israel, Lebanon, Syria, and Jordan. We've expanded our resource production a ton, spilling it over here now. We're having we joined NATO. We have all of NATO showing up to just take part in a war that was so fast none of them got here on time. And we have expanded our infrastructure in the Mediterranean quite a bit, still expanding into all the free open sea spots that we had up here. Some naval turbines, of which I could do with getting more. Inflation's at 6.8%, brought down after going to war. Our finances are doing great, and realistically, I could probably afford to go ahead and toss down which of these naval turbines we don't yet have built and paid for, which is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, well, 10's actually quite a lot, but I'm going to sprinkle these down one thing at a time, watch what happens to the economy, whatnot, what happens to our money, and just keep going. Oh, this is great. Ukraine and Vanuatu have formed an alliance. I'm sure that will be the most prosperous alliance in the world. The AI in any Supreme Ruler game does not know how to make alliances. Why do you need to make an alliance with this? Why? Why do you need that? Ukraine. How is that going to help you? Ally someone next to you. Why do AI always ally across the entire world? Also, those two things I built, yeah, my inflation's still going down just as a result of, the war. Also, probably the fact that I have, all my military away, which certainly lowers my costs. So we don't need to, but we're probably going to place some more stuff. Just place an extra 4 turbines, get those building. Inflation's still, for now, going down, but that's fine. Let's get this fucking colony shit off because it defaults to on. We do have an election coming up, which I've been getting alerts for. I haven't really thought to mention it, honestly, but we're going to win by a landslide. These are the results. Over half of everyone's voting for us. About a fifth of everyone voting for the other two parties, and then write-ins would be not even 8%. So we're winning, and we're going to be winning by a landslide this election, and this still isn't really doing it. It's not even cutting into our budget. So yeah, we'll just pay to finish up all the naval turbines out here. You see a lot of the troops that came over here are going home now. I'm curious how much I can get to stay by just simply not having my troops deployed. We are going to be building up now that we've conquered. This is a really big goal. Make sure we get our electricity to positive, or at least, keep building in that way. Agriculture's good. Timber is good, and honestly, we could make more of it if we wanted to, but it doesn't matter that much. Coal, we simply don't have access to. We could make more metal ore, and it's slightly profitable. I just want it to be ahead of it, but it is slightly profitable to sell, and we have way more access to places where we could put metal ore mines. Oh, here's a big one. Uranium. We could profitably sell uranium, and there's not a whole lot of places we could put it. So let's just put down what uranium mines we can. That seems good to me. Everyone trying to sell me indie goods right now is giving me pretty good prices. Yeah, because I think right now, it's going back and forth. Some days it's cheaper to make it. Some days it's cheaper to buy it. It's really fluctuating. After not too long of supporting Latvia, we can go ahead and get mutual defense with them again. We'll stop supporting them afterwards because we don't really need to anymore. Just being an ally, being all friendly, that should be good enough. Our treaty integrity is taking some hits for sure. World market opinion surprisingly not even remotely taking any hits. It's very weird. And our world market subsidy rate seems to recover pretty quickly as well. It's very strange compared to SRU. Usually world market opinion would take hits way faster than treaty integrity. So I guess for this, treaty integrity is what I'm looking at. Norway and Libya have formed an alliance. This is the most annoying thing. What if I want to go for Libya at some point, right? Why is Norway allying with them? Of everybody that could. Fiji, too. Why don't nations just ally someone next to them? Or someone that they share a threat with and have the capacity to actually help each other, in real life. Other games don't have this problem. So only Supreme Ruler has this problem. And we're getting more trades, more trades. I just finished some tech. Let me see if there's anything else I can buy. Nope, nothing else I can buy. There's something I could buy or research that America doesn't have, and that's this synthetic aperture radar. They don't even have that, and that's interesting. It just gives spotting values, but at least something that also gives attack values. Well, the results of the election are in, and honestly, when I read this, I'm just, for some reason in my head, I'm reading it in the voice of the AI voice in GPS, Geopolitical Simulator. It's like, I am happy to inform you that we have won a decisive victory in today's regional election. It is surely a vote of confidence in your leadership. Here are the final results. And then like it just cuts to the results because they don't know how to say the results. But that's how I'm reading it in my head. But we won that. We won the election. We're getting so many trade offers, and I'm trying to accept the good ones. Everyone's a little mad at me, all my allies. So they're not giving me as many good deals, but the ones that are giving me good deals are giving me good deals. Definitely setting up Liberia to be my next invasion target because I want a source of rubber, natural rubber. That's just a really easy one. Not to mention the fact that it's right next to another good source of rubber, and so we can have like a little base here and then just go right in that later if we care to. And there's even more stuff over here in Africa. It's just like it's the easiest rubber to get nearby me. Otherwise, we'd be shipping all the way over here, like landing in Singapore, and then from there just be trying to take over all of like Malaysia. Thailand's got a bunch too now. Holy crap, they did not have that much in SRU. But Malaysia, oh my god, 18.4% inflation. Jesus fucking Christ, what's your GDP? Still very tiny though. Damn. This would be more self-sustaining from the get-go, and there would be more stuff there, but it would also be further away and harder to get. I've given myself options for this reason. I'm really not sure which one I should go for. I think Malaysia would be harder, because Malaysia would actually have a military to defend it. Liberia really wouldn't, and that's kind of why I'm looking at Liberia. Probably like Liberia and the Ivory Coast combined probably wouldn't equate to the military of Malaysia, I would assume. Belize and Fiji, mix those two names up, have made an alliance. So it's just, you know, equally fucking you. It's always Fiji. Like it's always, I don't understand why. I'm gonna make a couple hydro plants because, well, we have tons of fucking money. It's just piling up at this point. But we still have a shrinking inflation due to all the new population we're taking in. So placing down a couple of these, just a couple for right now, doesn't seem too bad. It should definitely help inflation. It's also going to skyrocket our demand for industry goods really, really badly. And I'm tempted to find somewhere, like somewhere that I have, say, agriculture, just somewhere in the south or something, to toss a couple of these down. You know, this seems pretty good to me. Just toss down 2 more indie goods factories just to support building. We need consumer goods production more than we need indie, but indie is generally more profitable for us anyway, and right now our money's so good that the price is going to go up now that I'm building more. But look how low the prices are anyway for everything, even things that we don't make enough of. We're still just charging bare minimum for it. I could probably go ahead, and it's going to look inflated because I just started building. Construction costs are now way higher temporarily, but our budget is so good. I could turn off things like low income taxes and be fine. I could lower these other ones and be fine, although I don't really care to lower most of these other ones, but still. I swear to God, I'm getting new intelligence academies from literally everything that I take over. I'm gonna get rid of this one. This is one of our original ones. I'm just gonna scrap the entire hex because then we can get rid of a military base as well. It seems pretty good. Speaking of, I was scrapping military bases out here from when I took Jordan, and I never actually really followed through. Estonia and Fiji have made an alliance. Also, Liberia and the Solomon Islands made an alliance, so guess I'll have some competition when I go down there, huh? Someone protecting my target. Oh no. I've been purchasing, like, agriculture from others because anyone that offers it to me for, like, really cheap, like, noticeably cheaper, they're offering me a really good deal for it, and then I just end up selling it for a profit on the world market. And I don't know why so many nations are giving me deals like that, but they are. Virtually, like, well, most, see, look, 32 of these naval turbines have finished. There's 20 more making, and they'll be making in, like, a similar pace. 2 will finish soon, but we definitely will need some more electricity. Our need for it is increasing with our growing population, way more than it's expanding. Well, that's not true. It's expanding at a pretty good pace. We should definitely be placing down more, I would say. Unfortunately, there's a military base here, so we can't build any there, but that's fine. Just gonna fill the north end of this up by placing another 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh yeah, 10 more. Oh no, I've already placed like 2 of these, so 6 more. Get those placed down. I'll probably fill the rest of this up as well, whatever's available. I'm not tearing down land production, it's fine. Right now, we have some pretty decent production, by the way. Let me show you on actually the chart. Israel. We have some of the most in the world, if you think about it. I mean, look at how big this list is. That's us, right there. One nice thing about hydro is it actually doesn't take as long as this ocean stuff we've been building to make. I'm gonna go ahead and place some more of it. Honestly, I feel like we just build all of it. With everything that's finishing, this hasn't even been keeping up. That's all the hydro I can make right now anyway. And so that will help add to the production as much as any individual, you know, for individual one of these naval turbines would add. And then I could go get more, but like, look, I make way too much fucking oil. So I don't really see the need for any more naval platforms unless they exist specifically for making naval turbines. And I don't see it as being a super important thing to go around chasing hydro spots. And at this point, by the time all this is done, I'm pretty sure we would be positive in electricity. That is until I conquer Liberia. My population goes up by another 6 million. And then I need even more. But, you know, we'll handle that when we get to it. We pretty much stabilized our inflation at about 6.5%. We could definitely do with making more consumer goods factories if we wanted to raise that even more. However, that relies on a steady supply of rubber, and a lot of it, by the way. And so rather than expand from the 2 rubber synths that I have, that is why we'll go for Liberia next to get some reliable, natural rubber. And then we could just like expand to the Ivory Coast after that if we need more. That's if and kind of like when, because that would just be so convenient. World Market keeps offering to sell me all these designs that I don't want. Now that is an actual consequential alliance. Moldova and the United States. That does matter because America can reach there, though this is a country that would not be very capable of holding out very long if they were attacked. Waiting for America to show up, that would take way too long in this game. I mean, in real life, America could be anywhere in really 24 hours, but in game, oh my god, that shit would take like a month. Overall, our timber is usually doing pretty well. It's not ever getting as strained as like agriculture did or anything like that. We have more than enough. Though I think I will probably build at least a little bit more. Just wherever, you know, in a couple of extra spots, because it's one of those things where even when we export it, the market goes a little static, but if you look at the top exporters, we have to scroll down a little bit to get to ourselves. And if you look at top producers, we still have to scroll down a little bit to get to ourselves. We're not really competing on that level yet. So getting some more of this stuff would help stimulate that economy even more. I'll just, you know what, let's just build all the way up to this little line right here, leave the rest of this kind of untouched. And so that, 30 more? Oh yeah. Yeah, that'll make sure we stay self-sufficient. That will help our exports and allow us to, I don't know, test what the limit of that is, because this is just purely profitable to export. For a while now, I got the Kabod MLRSs, and my AI is pretty much swapped to making them. We've barely made any Lynxes in comparison. So that's cool. Though I'm not getting rid of the Lynx yet. It's still good, just like I have the Iton. I'm not making any more of the older one, but I'm still using it, the original Nemera Mark II, which, by the way, we have the Nemera Mark II Recon now. My AI seems to prefer it, but I'm holding on to it and the Arnavit because, I don't know. Also got the Hagane, that's definitely better than this Spider. Well, yeah, it is. But I think I'll just still keep both of them. Some of them, like, I'm fine with having both just in front of me right now. But I just got the Dagger Strike, my first ever tactical bomber so far, and it's actually a drone. It's a close target. We could get a worldwide design, which is the Supreme Tiger, but I think this is just this works for now. So I was transporting units, and a bunch of them ran into Libyan waters, which I do not have permission to be in, and I certainly did not, where is it, give them permission to go through. Avoid neutral regions. Yeah. And now they're stuck because they just can't get out now because they're stupid. Can I get like only sea transport with Libya? If I pay for it, maybe. Because my AI is being dumb as a brick with its pathfinding, and I just now noticed it. I'm basically ready to invade my next country, by the way. But a lot of my fucking things got stuck. Oh, don't tell me you're going into someone else's water now. What the fuck are you doing? Why are you like this? I made sure to do some shit like this to make sure none of them got stuck. And what do you know? A bunch of them got stuck. Oh, look, here's a fucking another one. Why? What is this bug now? How are you always getting new bugs, man? All right. Okay. Well, let's go. Oh my fucking god. One of them landed right here. Can you get out from there? Oh my fucking god. Okay. So this is had an amphibious. This is why there's a Spanish unit on one of my derricks, because if these amphibious things go past an oil derrick, like a platform like this, they'll just land. Yep, and you know what that means? That means they can't get out, because you can't put a fucking port on one of these. You can't put a pier on one of these. You'd have to pick it up manually with a transport. Thankfully, I have transports. But oh my fucking god. Which one of you can take care? Probably both of you, really. Let's just take a normal civilian cargo. Is gonna have to go pick this up now. Oh my god. Oh my god, there's more. Why are you? Oh, you're so stupid. You're so fucking stupid. I cannot believe that you were born this fucking stupid. I'm just trying to get you somewhere, but you're fucking stupid. Can you tell I'm angry? I hate when AI breaks like this, man. Fucking hate it. There. Get there, and please, no more of you get stuck. Wait, I just realized. Oh, look, new alliance. Brunei and, okay, Pacific Island. These cargo ships won't actually be able to pick up these things because they're not at a port. I need specifically an amphibious landing ship for this. I have two, and this one can hold the most. I don't have a lot of these kinds of things, man. I really don't. Maybe I should research one. It's like the elephant. Yeah, the elephant seems good. It's not, well, it's not good, but, you know, it's better than nothing. It can hold a lot. It's fine. Yeah, let's research the elephant, because otherwise I'd have no way to deal with this. So, alright, you guys just reserve then, I guess. I have to get an amphibious landing ship. And then would that even work? It should. But I don't know, man. I'm like questioning things now. Now that my AI is just fucking stupid. I picked up one unit and it half filled up this transport. So we're gonna go drop that off now. It's gonna be a drudgerous process getting these guys off of here. I find it very cute. This was all the units that I've like piled up, by the way. It's like, what? 83 units, a lot of infantry. A lot. Some recon, some artillery, mostly just the older stuff, the Lynxes and whatnot. Some supply, just in case. They can tell that I'm about to invade them. They're responding to me being on the border, so they're putting their own stuff. It's all like mounted infantry, motorcycle recon, really, really bad stuff. But yet, they haven't added to their garrisons at all. So the AI knows, like, they're reactive and like, oh, units here, I move units here. I don't think they really understand that they're in danger, though. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to declare war. And then... yeah, I expected that. Oh, is this like literally every ally that I have? It may not be every single one of them, but it's a lot. Alright, give me a minute. I have to do these again. Due to my constant warmongering over the past few years, well, they don't actually really want, like, pretty much any of them except America, the mutual defense with me, so I'm just gonna have to support them and make them like me again after this, but we'll have rubber, so this will be good. Immediately, we're just kicking ass. Like, we start the war, immediately ass kicking. They're running some more units over to me. Where are you going? Do you understand? Do you have the capability? You know, let me just give them a movement order. Like, hey, all of you go this way. Capture the city. Pretty much stomping all. You know what? You guys go hold on to that. Go give them something to shoot at. And we arrive at their capital in one big fucking swerve. What was that? Was that one of their units? That was one of their units. That was weird. Yeah, they're dying because they don't stand a chance against us, and that's just how it is. The deals are getting a lot worse now that everybody likes me less. Yeah, we'll have to take some time to just make our allies like us a bit more. Where are you fucking going? You trying to go home? This is where the war is, baby. Just blowing up their ships, blowing up all their shit. Took their production. That's nice. Where are you going? Stop trying to leave. We lost a unit? A supply vehicle. That makes sense. Yeah. You moving your capital, or are you gonna, like, give up? What's the deal? Is the fucking Ivory Coast sending units? The Ivory Coast is sending units to help them. That's so funny. I guess we might as well just progress down the line here a little bit. Here, let's give some orders like this. And then let's also proceed down this way and just keep pushing for now until we know what's happening. Yeah, the Ivory Coast is coming to defend them. I'm not entirely surprised by that. Okay, here we go. Here's the good shit. This is what we gotta grab now. And they surrender. and I annex it. And so what do we got? We're still delighted. World market subsidy rates higher than it was before. Only 65% treaty integrity. Has been better, has been worse. And now, is all this stuff mine? Still? Like, is any of this stuff theirs? Or is this all just the stuff that I brought? This is all the stuff that I brought, plus some garrisons thrown into the mix. So, sea transport all the way back. And we have AI on this time, so theoretically they should be smarter. And navally... Where? Oh yeah, we have independences now. We've pumped out some destroyers, finally. Here's this. Still hasn't reached back with the thing I'm having it unload. It's really fucking slow, man. These guys are gonna be living here for a while. Alright, now I'm real fucking confused, man. C-130s have just flown across the entire African continent here. Without permission. What? They just flew here without permission. Look, they're doing it again. I don't understand. I literally have them set not to do this. Air. Path around neutral regions. Not fly through them, and I know that they mean what they say, because Merchant Marine avoid neutral regions, it does that. Unless some of these lie and some of these don't. I was always confused by the fact that, like, disallow is different for, like, this compared to everything else. Might just be some bad writing. They have some menu options that are written wrong. Oh my god, dude, and then look at this. Now, actually, to be fair, now I have permission for the Ivory Coast to be here because I got permissions like that with them just in case they wanted to give me a way to invade. But look at all of them. They sent their whole army here to try to keep me away, and it didn't work. There's one land production here. I don't really know if I should keep it. I probably won't because it's actually on top of a rubber spot, and I value that rubber more than I value this, to be completely honest. Okay, we got some cons micros for the first time ever. Get rid of that. Do we have any mids of anything? No. Nothing. Is there any other infrastructure here at all? There's an agriculture. We definitely don't need this here. This can just kind of go for now. The chances of us actually utilizing this is very, very low. The whole country is very undeveloped. We just got more population, though. We got more stuff. And most importantly, we now have access to rubber. Real rubber, man. Real rubber. So, holy shit. Let's start building all the rubber that we can fit here. Every last bit of it. 100% of it. They don't have as much rubber as I remember them having, but we'll likely be able to fit another one here once that farm is deconstructed, and then also when this military area is gone as well, we'll be able to fit more rubber. And that will be so much, way more than we're making right now. Way fucking stinking more. We just got mutual defense again with Canada. Yay. Kind of forgot to even support them, but you know what? I'll take it. It is hilarious. A lot of these fuckers broke mutual defense with me. And they were sending units to try to get to the fight. And they're taking the weirdest fucking path to get there, man. And they're gonna go all the way, and then they're gonna turn back, because that's how agriculture, I'm just reading what's on the screen. That's how AI in this game works. I'm starting to make my rounds going around to my allies, turning off support and paying them whatever money that they want at this point for mutual defense, because most of them will make a deal, not all of them. Just get us deal with as many as will make it. Also, Nepal made an alliance with that Pacific island nation that I believe contains New Caledonia, that is allying with literally everybody. Oh boy, my deals are looking terrible now. Oh, I just got a crazy audio alert telling me that there was a Navy violation by Nicaragua. Here's all the NATO troops arriving, by the way. And I'm pretty sure these NATO troops just fucking slaughtered the Nicaraguan unit that reached here. I assume it was coming to help Liberia. It's so weird, because literally everybody in the world is always allied with everybody else in the world. They all have mutual defense, so playing this is really fucking weird. Everybody tries to get involved in someone's problems, and so long as you're going around being proactive with who you have alliances with, making sure they like you and whatnot. God, look at the paths they're taking. They just ran across all of Africa to get down here, and for what? They're too late to do anything. But everyone's allied, and it's so fucking strange. But we're going around, we're getting mutual defense. I think I've gotten most of them by now. Maybe. Oh, we got it again. This time it's Colombia. And let me guess. They're fucking dead. Oh no, there they are. There they are. There they are. They're arriving. They're very clearly getting shot at. I don't know by what, actually. There's another one? You're gonna show up? They were trying to land here. They were trying to fight against me. That was definitely their goal. Very weird. It's funny, but also very weird. This might be another one that comes through. Hang on, let's speed that up to fastest. Oh, there's another one. Oh, go around. Where you going? I don't know. I want to see something blow up. I could swear the first one blew up, I'm pretty sure. They got shot from land. They don't seem too keen to do it again, though. But it's so funny. Okay, this time I see it. This is like Chile or something. They just ran up. They got shot by something on land here. Challenger, Ariete. I don't know. Oh, Ariete. Oh, my God. It really still makes Ariete tanks? It's like a new version. Damn. That's like a World War II, the original one. It's like a World War II design, or I guess before World War II. They still have names after it. Compared to my current size, my current population, Liberia wasn't so large in terms of pop that it actually shrunk my GDP very much, especially with all the rubber building now. I'm pretty much maintaining that 6.5 still very easily. So we are getting big enough that the stuff I take over is no longer really inhibiting the stuff that I have. And I know what my next target's going to be, by the way, it's going to be Georgia. It's going to be Georgia because we're going to try to get that one resource that we don't have yet, which is coal. Each coal mine makes a lot of coal. So if I just get this little like field right here, this would be enough. And then I'd have access to like every single resource that I would ever need and enough of it for the time being. And then once we have all the resources we need, we can turn our attention on, I guess, the rest of the Middle East. Work our way towards Iran, who has a bunch of coal, by the way. Has a bunch of uranium, bunch of oil. I just want to get self-sufficient and get powerful before I go and try to take them on. Somalia made an alliance with the Solomon Islands. Don't know if I mentioned that. Senegal and the Solomon Islands made an alliance. Whenever there's someone making alliances, it's just like this in SRU as well. Whoever's making the alliances is just making alliances with literally everybody. Basically, almost everything I'm being offered right now, if it has a positive value, then it's worth taking. Because that's how fucked up just the market is right now with me building so much stuff. Alright, so I missed some spots of rubber initially, like down here and right here or whatever, but it's all being maxed out now, or has been maxed out. Rubber is now an opportunity good. What a fucking surprise. We can scrap the synths at this point. Because now we can not only make more than enough of it for ourselves, because every one of these plants is as like productive as a synth just for half the maintenance and without any electricity or oil demand, and the upfront cost is a lot better in terms of money and industry goods as well. Look, as we get rid of the synths, look how even with our inflation and etc, it is still a profitable thing to sell. Now it doesn't sell for an insane amount. If we actually watch this, we need a day where it sells to actually demonstrate this, but let's take a look here. Rubber, there you go. 9K sells. That's only 24 million. Profitable, yes, but the volume is not technically very... It's like uranium. You're almost always going to profit off of it. However, you need a notable volume to profit off of it, like substantially enough to make a massive difference, and you're not very likely to actually find that. So it's nice to have, but it's mostly better just to have as a way to be self-sufficient, to help boost your own economy, and really just optimize your industries. And that's the main thing I wanted. Now I have it. Now I have access to a neighbor that has even more of it in case I need more of it, which right now I don't. But I'll be able to expand my consumer goods production to really boost my economy as well. Oh my god, look how my money is so good that the AI is not even charging any uptick for like any of these goods, not even the ones that I don't make enough of. I really might as well lower some taxes or put money into like social spending, but that's really expensive. We'll look into that, but that's tomorrow's problem. Today we're done because we have a nice full episode here. We've accomplished goals, you know, we built out more. Our electricity is looking better, but not perfect. There's still more stuff building, not an insane amount of time has passed. We're building even more and more. See how that goes. We've taken over a good source of rubber. Hopefully by the end of the next episode, we take over that coal, but we'll have to see as things develop. For now, though, thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.